Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Ieasha of Ieasha Design It, and if you're new here, welcome. Well, in today's video I am going to be showing you some DTF prints that I had made. Now the designs that you will see on these DTF prints are the ones that I designed. You remember I told you I designed a lot of my own designs, so the ones that you see here, I did them myself. And I know most of you saw the YouTube short that I did, and showed you the DTF prints, and I'm just going to be showing them to you up close because now I'm going to be pressing them on my t-shirts. Now I am so very excited because guess what, me and my husband are celebrating 21 years of marriage. Y'all, I am so grateful, thankful, and blessed because God has truly been good. All right, we are traveling back to Las Vegas. Now, if you did not see the Vegas trip that we took last year, then you make sure you go back and watch. I will be linking the video here or here. It'll be somewhere, so make sure you go and check it out. We'll be going back again for our 21st anniversary. Now, last year was our 20th anniversary, and so we had a 20th wedding anniversary party where it was more like a dinner where all of our family came. We have family in different areas, and they came down, and we had a great time. But me and my husband always wanted to go to Vegas, so we made it happen for our 20th anniversary. So we enjoyed it, so we're going to go back again for our 21st wedding anniversary, which is this year. Now I will be doing some videos, uploading some videos here for you to see. I know last year when we went to Vegas, I pretty much when we went through every state, I gave a shout out at every state that we went through, but I'm not going to do all that this year, okay? But I will be vlogging different places to eat, different places to visit, where we'll be staying, all that good stuff, all right? So you just wait on that video, and it's going to be amazing. But in this video, I'm going to be showing you the detail prints that I made, and I had them printed out. Now, these designs will be on my website. Remember, I am redoing my website, so these designs will be on my website. I say give me a week, maybe 2 weeks to go ahead and upload everything, but make sure you go and check out my website at www.ieshadesignedit.com. all right, and let me show you the ones that the shirts that I'm going to be making for our Vegas trip this year. All right, y'all ready? So this is the one that I made right here, and it says 21st anniversary trip 2025, and it has all the Vegas things on it, as you see right here. And so I'm going to be making our t-shirt using that, and I have two of them, one for me and one for my husband. All right, and I have another one that I made, and this one here is just says our wedding anniversary. This is super cute, y'all, and again, this will be on my website also. All right, so yeah, I am super excited. I'm going to be pressing these again on both of our shirts using my Better Sub heat press, my 15 by 15 Better Sub heat press. And yes, these are DTF prints. So I know I've been talking to you a lot about sublimation. Sublimation and DTF are totally different, okay? So I'm just going to tell you a little bit about DTF prints, and I absolutely love them. I have worked with DTF prints before. I will link that video also. I love DTF, I love sublimation, and I love vinyl. You know, those are the things that I really like. But let me tell you a little bit about DTF prints just in case you have a question about them. So DTF prints are printed out on actual paper that looks like this. It's printed out on this type of paper, okay, which is a DTF, which is for DTF. Now, sublimation is printed out on sublimation paper using sublimation ink. All right, so DTF, when you apply DTF to your t-shirt, all you do is heat this, put the heat press down on the DTF, and it presses to your shirt. And as you see, you may can see, but it has a powdery coating on the back. I don't know if you can see that. All right, maybe you can, but what DTF is, it has a powdery coating on the back, and that is what when you heat it, that is what heats to your t-shirt. okay? So DTF prints really last a really long time. Like I said before, I love them, and that's what I'm going to be using to make our t-shirts. So I'm not going to hold you any longer. I hope that you like this video. Comment, subscribe to my channel, and share this video with someone. We're going to go over to my heat press. It's heating up right now, and I'm going to go ahead and grab my shirts. I have 2 white shirts, but I may press them on, I don't know if it's gonna, it may look good on black shirts. Oh, another thing I want to tell you about DTF. When you're dealing with DTF prints, you do not have to just work with polyester t-shirts, okay? You can work with cotton t-shirts, you can work with polyester t-shirts, and that's a good thing about it because you're not limited to one t-shirt that you would have to put your DTF prints on, okay? And again, like I told you when I was talking about sublimation, you do have to use polyester t-shirts, but again, not when using these DTF prints. These DTF prints can be printed on cotton. All right, DTF prints can be printed on cotton. So let me go ahead and grab my shirts, and we're going to go over here to the heat press, and we're going to go ahead and heat these up. All right, y'all, so one thing I want to make sure that you do, even with DTFs, make sure you still go ahead and use a lint roller to lint roll your shirts. And you just lint roll them really, really well to get any lint or debris off, okay? Then you can use a ruler to measure your shirts to make sure that it is centered, because all the time you can't go on this little tag here. So you have a ruler, you can go ahead and measure from side to side and from top to bottom, okay? Or from top to wherever you know you want to stop. Okay, so another thing that you can go ahead and do too when you're doing DTFs, what I would do is go ahead and pre-press your shirt. Now, I am going to use just some paper over my shirt. The reason why I do this is because I think I have some ink at the top of my heat plate here, and I don't want it to get on my shirt. So if you know you have ink at the top, then you use some type of protective sheet or something to cover up, and you still can heat it, okay? Now, if you have a new heat press or you don't have any ink or anything up there, then you don't have to do this step. So what I'm going to do, I just have a piece of butcher paper here, and I'm just going to take it and place it over this. And I'm just going to heat press mine. And all you have to do in order to, I'm going to pre-press it. And pre-pressing is just where you pre-press it for a few seconds in order to get any moisture or anything out of your shirt. But again, you don't have to do that if you have a new heat press, or if you know you don't have any ink or anything on the top of your heat press. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my design that I made, and I'm just going to take it. First of all, this is a 3XL, so this is the shirt for my husband. And I'm just going to take my finger, come down about 4. Since it's a 3X, it's a pretty big shirt, so I'm going to come down about 5 fingers from the neckline, so it'll be right about here. So I'm going to put his design right, well, I don't want it to be, yeah, I'm going to put it, let me see, because it depends on your shirt and how big your shirt is and how far you come down with it. So I think this is good right here. I'm going to come up just a tad, just a little bit. Okay. All right, so again, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my sublimation, I'm going to put this butcher paper on top of this. Again, I don't want anything to get on my t-shirt, because I have this heat plate up front where I think some ink done got on it. Again, you do not have to do that. You don't have to cover it up, okay? I am going to cover mine up. Normally, you don't, because it's DTF and you can just go ahead and press it. But since I have some ink at the top and I have to wipe it off, I am going to cover mine up. So I'm going to put the butcher paper over it just like this, and I'm just going to cover mine up. I'm pressing mine at 400 for 60 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it down and let it go. All right, so it is done. I'm gonna open it up. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pull my shirt up just a little bit because it did not get to the bottom right here. That needs to be pressed here at the bottom. So I'm gonna do the same thing. Just gonna cover it up. And I'm just gonna go again, okay? Because that bottom part needs to be pressed to get down into my shirt, okay? All right, now, so what I'm finished pressing my DTF onto my t-shirt. Now, what you have to do is you have to let it cool down. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to remove this t-shirt here, and I'm gonna go ahead and press mine. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna take it and just put it to the side while it cools off. All right, y'all, so now this is going to be my shirt. This is a, okay, this is a 2XL right here that I'm pressing. This is mine. So now what I'm going to do, I've already pre-pressed it like I showed you before. I've already, you know, wiped everything off. So now I'm just going to be using, I'm going to be taking this design that I made. It's going to be our Vegas shirt. And I'm just going to place it. Actually, I'm going to come down from the neckline. Now, this is a 2XL, so I'm going to come down about 4 fingers. And I'm going to come down about right here. Just make sure that everything is the way that you want it. Pretty much I'm eyeballing this, so I'm going to come over just a tad. Alright, remember I told you that you do not have to put anything over yours. I just put this over mine because I don't want any ink that may be on top of this plate here. I don't want it to get onto my shirt. So what I do, I just cover mine. You don't have to do that. Okay? So I'm pressing it at 460 seconds and let it go. Alright, y'all, so now it's done. I'm just gonna open it up. And so with this one, I was able to heat the entire shirt without having to go back and do anything else like I had to do with my husband's shirt. So now I'm gonna just take it and I'm going to let it cool off. With DTF, you have to let it cool. So we're gonna let this cool off. And I'm going to take the other shirt that I did for my husband and we're going to go ahead and peel it, okay? All right, everyone. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and peel this off. And again, I went ahead and let it cool down. And look, y'all, this is an amazing peel. That's one thing about DTF. It peels off very, very nicely. All right, do y'all see that? Absolutely gorgeous. Again, this design will be on my website. It will be an editable design for you to take and make it your own. All right, so let's go ahead and grab the other t-shirt. All right, so this is the other one, and this is the Vegas design that I made, and we're going to peel it. Peel it right on off. And you see how well it peels. Absolutely amazing. Now, one thing I can tell you about DTF is that you can go to a local print shop or a local DTF shop and get your prints done for DTF. Or you can find someone online. It's totally up to you. I had someone locally to do this until I get my DTF machine, because a DTF machine, y'all, is not cheap. Let me see if I can get y'all so you can see it. Y'all see that? It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, y'all. So the DTF designs that I showed you, the way I put on me and my husband's shirts, I will have them on my website. So all you can do is just go in there and you know, upload your size of the t-shirt that you want, and all of that. So I hope that you all have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Me and my husband, I'm going to show you how it looks once we wear the t-shirts. And yeah, so y'all have a great day. Peace.